sky. I got lost at night, under the stars up in the sky. Directions hard to find, under the stars up in the sky. I don't wanna take this, I don't wanna break this. We're living in the moment, we're living in the moment. Your head is on my shoulder, but we're getting older. Baby, it's you and I. Yeah, we're stars in the sky. Yeah, we're stars in the sky. You see that you're leaving me, the same thing you said last night. You can't do it peacefully, it won't go without a fight. So when I go, I know you'll follow me. I don't want slamming doors, no, no. Just wait and see, you'll feel it naturally. There's no one else I see, I know you'll follow me. I don't wanna take this, I don't wanna break this. We're living in the moment, we're living in the moment. Your head is on my shoulder, we're never getting older. Baby, it's you and I. Yeah, we're stars in the sky. Yeah, we're stars in the sky.
You said that you've been lonely, makes you cold as ice. Hard to get to know me, but better than the lies. No way I'd let you slip by. No way I'd let you say bye. You said there ain't no reason, but I sit here every day, waiting for the moment that I feel
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to my second bonus stream, making up for the time while I was on vacation. I am so excited for today. We kind of planned it out over the last little bit here, but we're gonna work on getting our first storage chamber set up so I can start having multiple chests that I'm working on at a given time, just because we're starting to gather more items now. This should also help us be able to get some more of those watermelon and hopefully work towards getting that updated so I can have food to eat. So if you are hanging out and you feel comfortable enough to, please say hello in the chat. I'd love to chat with you and see how your day's going. And then we'll just get started here. So if you aren't familiar, I have found there's like this one little hair sticking up. Like, I did my hair this morning with my curls from having my pigtails in, and now it's just all over. Anyway, for whatever reason, my streaming setup will not show the game if I'm logged in once we've started. So I do have to... Oh, hey, we have a new follower! Chloe Taylor, welcome! I am so happy to have you, and I'm glad that you're following. Anyway, so my computer system won't show the game and my little streaming setup if I'm logged in already. So we always have to start there. But today we are gonna fill in this hole because that's gonna be our storage chamber down there. And then we have had a ton of interactions with creepers that have put holes all over this area. So we're gonna terraform those, get those fixed up so that we, one, don't fall, and two, it just makes me feel a little bit better, because like this is just not what I want for my first base area. We might move in to our new kind of home base over there here. But we'll just kind of have to see how things go. The main thing is getting this area terraformed a little. But kind of the first thing we need to do is just go see what kind of resources we have here. This is our... Oh, hi, Chloe. Welcome to the chat. I hope you're having a good day. What kind of resources we have to get started on kind of terraforming here. I would like to mainly use dirt up here just because I can't make the smooth stone yet, but we can put a little cobble in and then replace it later with a smooth stone. I don't mind that at all. I'm not going to use the terracotta just because this particular area we're building in doesn't have the mesa. Like, we're right next to it. And we're not actually going to be working on like the texturing of this area at all, like the actual pretty inside of it all. That's something that we'll do in future once we have a little bit more unlocked. But for the most part, I think we should be okay, just kind of making things solid, if that makes sense. So we don't have a ton to start with, so we'll have to go gather a little bit of resources. But the thing that we figured out is that now that we know like where the rooms are going to be, we have some areas that we can dig out stuff from. So like these walls are going to stay natural like this, and this is probably going to be some sort of entrance down here. And then last episode we came over here and dug this kind of stairwell up to where our starter base area is going to be. So we know that like this is going to get closed in back here in some way, with probably a little stairway down to where our like open digging is. But the good news is all of this over here we can just take for supplies for our terraforming. So we'll get a good amount of dirt and stone from over here just so that we have some stuff to work with. Now, if you haven't seen the last couple of episodes, the reason that we can't make the smooth stone yet is I didn't feel comfortable starting to use furnaces to make other things until I unlocked furnaces. And the reason being that because I have wood unlocked, I can make charcoal, which I didn't want to unlock charcoal just because I had wood. That felt like it was making things too simple for myself. So we're trying to unlock I'm gonna need to make more shovels. I'm trying to unlock a double chest of furnaces before I really use them for stuff. I did have a furnace at the beginning of the session or season or series. I can talk. I swear, more coffee. At the beginning of the series, but it got blown up by one of the creeper attacks. So I haven't used it since probably the first session. Honestly, I think is when it exploded, first or second. It was very quickly. So now we're gonna wait to do that. So we'll have smooth stone fairly soon. It's just gonna take a while to get there, honestly. But we can make do with the cobble texture. It honestly, it's not like the end of the world. Oh, it is going to be nighttime. I thought it was just dark down here. So you can see even more recently I've still had creeper attacks down here. So it's the one problem with having the jungle right next to you. Lots of mobs. It's good for some things though. I mean, I don't know what food source I would have gone with if I didn't have the jungle here, because the watermelon makes it a lot easier than some other types. I think the stream is going pretty well so far. We just started right before you followed, so your timing is impeccable. This is a bonus stream because I was on vacation last week and I missed a couple of streams. And the algorithms for both Twitch and YouTube, I really needed to make up those 2 streams. So this is our last bonus stream, at least for the next little bit. Chances are I'll miss streams in future. Like, it's just gonna happen. If you're new to the series, if you are new to the series rules are located in my Twitch About page, or if you are watching this after the fact, they are in the description of the video. I did put it up. Okay. So let's see. I got a bunch of dirt, so let's put it in the dirt for over here. Now, most of this whole, was here naturally when I started. It was not, I see a watermelon. It was not like creepers that made most of this big hole that I'm working on now. But this was actually all, like, it was stepped down, but it wasn't this violent of a step down. So we're gonna kind of fix this up just because I would like to, at least for now, not have this open. I might put like a skylight in sometime just to kind of reminisce about how it was initially. But I think for the most part, we'll have it just covered. But I kind of want to have the natural look of this area. Just because I think that's kind of like my inspiration for these builds. Using like the cave structure that just kind of came out naturally. Like, I dug out some of what was below us, but a lot of it, like, this is natural. This was not a creeper explosion. And I just kind of liked the way that that looked. So, and we've got that in several of our different areas. Now, these watermelon plants here, I did plant, but the dirt was there initially. This was all filled in. You can kind of see that maybe it was like this. Yeah. There were some desperate times when the creepers hit that I just kind of threw down what I had because I was not smart and did not get a ton of stone or of dirt for the beginning of the series in my first hour where I could just gather whatever I wanted. And that ended up meaning that I kind of handicapped myself in a few ways. So I'm okay with this being like this up here. These chests will move downstairs here in a little bit, but for the moment, we'll leave them like that. And then this. Now, about here is where our cutoff is going to be for this room. So we could even just leave it open and kind of make it look natural, like the wall down there. I think that could be kind of cool and still keep like the open crevice feel, because I don't go back this way super often, so the chances of me dying are less. Now, if you notice, I am collecting the watermelon as soon as they pop up, and that's just because I have seen watermelon plants almost immediately bring up another watermelon as soon as you grab from it. So we're trying to stay near the watermelon to keep them going. Okay, so if we leave kind of like this maybe, because this was the creeper explosion back here. I bet it was kind of connected more like that, so that there was like a spot here and then the opening over there, because I felt like this was a good entrance to my base. So I think it probably had the coverage there. I am gonna do this just for now. Eventually I'll probably put in like stairs there, but for the moment, and I don't know if we'll keep our little starter base here. I think we're gonna move over there, so I don't know that we'll leave it so obvious that this was our home at one point. But for the moment, we'll stick with this. So I think for this section up here, this is pretty well how I had wanted it. And then we'll get the dirt back out because this all needs to get fixed a little bit. I don't mind it having a slope down. I just don't think it needs to be this aggressive of a slope. Excuse me. Because there was like it was naturally coming down here. I just don't think it was quite so, it wasn't quite so noticeable. I think this was kind of a natural thing here. This is not, but because we are on a mountainside, like it does go down, but you see there's like natural outcroppings that go out a little bit further. So we're gonna try to kind of repair it back to what it was. It's not gonna be perfect, but what in life is perfect? All right, and then let's do this. Yeah. That feels better. Maybe like that. Yeah. I like how that feels. It's still like the side of a mountain, but it's not so like full of creeper holes. I don't know how else to describe it. I think that feels better. Yeah. I mean, I don't know that it was quite this shape initially, but I think this is definitely, it just looks a little bit more like natural, I guess is what I would say. Does this need maybe one more right here? Like that. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. Yeah, I think that looks good. And I'm going to take this little outcropping here just because I don't know that it really works. We can do is like connect it on this side so it's like the spirit of what was there, but just a little bit more making sense. Yeah. Okay. So that feels good up here. There are a few more holes back in this area that we're going to need to deal with, but I want to focus first on the storage area, and then we can work on the future base. Ooh, watermelon. Yeah, this feels good. I'm happy with this for sure. So let's go down and take a look at the terraforming we need to do down here. Ooh, and we got an Enderman. Awesome. Ooh. Hello, sir. Just doing a little building. You can hang out as long as you don't kill me. So just throwing down some torches to kind of light things up so that we don't get quite as many mobs in here. And you can see, like, there's a nice, like, cavey vibe to this. It's not super cavey, but it's just got kind of that natural feel. And I want to kind of honor that. It is really dark in here. That, or I just don't have my screen turned up enough. Okay. Put one there. Oh, okay. He's down below me now. That makes looking at the ground as safety difficult. Oh, shoot. I didn't make more shovels. All right. Well, let's get what dirt we can with our shovel. Come over here, because this is the wall cut off. So we can't go... Let's go look from, like, right here. Yeah, this is where we want to build the back wall. And eventually we will come in here and like make this pretty, but today is more about building out the shape, securing it from mobs, and making sure that we kind of have an idea of where everything's gonna go. And then I would like to throw down a bunch more double chests for different items that we have started collecting and will conceivably collect in this area for the series. Go sleep quick. Today's coffee mug is one of my favorites. It, ooh, there we go. It was a Mother's Day present from the first year we had Aurora, our dog. And it says, "Dear Mom, thank you for being my mom. If some other lady was my mom, I would bark at her, then run away and find you. XOXO, Aurora." And it's got a little husky on it. She's part husky. Okay. Let's get some tools. Oh, and I used all my stone. Oh, that's my stairway. Probably shouldn't do that. But we can do this. Oh. Where is that? Oh, this is that little... This is the first place I dug stone out of. Okay. So we should have enough now to make some shovels. Ooh, lots of watermelon. Oh no, I did it again. Oh, that stings. This one only gave me one seed. That's weird. I hate when that happens. I have to be so much more careful about how I punch these watermelon because we only have so many seeds to work with, and I don't want to waste time growing up another plant. We're getting close though. Oh, soon. And then we can do more fun things. Did I make the shovels? No, I didn't. I got distracted by watermelons. I'm sure people who are new to this are like, why does she so obsess about the watermelons? Listen, okay, I've been working so hard to get more watermelon so I have food to eat. Okay. Hi, Ocelot. Okay. Let's dig some dirt and stone back here, because this is our wall, right? Yeah, that should work out. All right. So, we did get our new litter of kittens last night, which was super exciting. They are very much older than the litters I've worked with in the past, but they are definitely in need of some socialization help. they're not super scared, but they're scared enough that they're not like coming to us looking for comfort or anything like that, which isn't necessarily the end of the world, but it does help if they think of humans as something good. They definitely don't think of us as something bad, which is also positive, because that's a lot harder. That's more work. But they're getting there. They're probably over 12 weeks old at this point, and we got all boys. And all but one are orange. One is white with orange tips, which I've never seen. It's the cutest ever. He and one of his brothers are long hair, and then the rest are short hair. But I didn't realize this before my last litter, but the percentage of orange cats that are girls is really, really small, and their mom is orange. So that's kind of exciting. So I was like, well, maybe we'll get an orange girl ourselves this time since mom was orange, but every single one of them was a boy. So we named everybody, this is our Hermitcraft Season 2 litter. Not that it's themed after the second season of Hermitcraft, but it is our second Hermitcraft themed litter. Was kind of our reasoning behind giving them those names. But our theme this year for all of our fosters who don't have names is giving them names from Hermitcraft. So that was just kind of our theme for this year. Is this wood? Oh no, it's terracotta. I always think it's wood because it's got that just subtle line texture that makes it look like it's stripped wood almost. Ooh, Chloe, my favorite game currently is Played Up. I really, really enjoy playing that. I love Minecraft. I mean, obviously I made a series for it, but favorite game is definitely Played Up right now. But yeah, so they are getting settled into the Cat Studio apartment. I went and hung out with them this morning and gave them some of their meds that they needed. And that was unfortunate. Ooh, watermelon. Okay. Gotta go get my stuff so it doesn't despawn. But yeah, so they're settling in. They somewhat got comfortable with me as I was hanging out in their room. But it's going to take some more work and a lot more treats. Oh, my stuff is just everywhere. Okay, do I have a weapon? I've got an axe. That's something at least. Oh, there's two of them, and they took my sword. Don't kill me again. Don't kill me again. Let me get my stuff. Oh. What's your favorite game, Chloe? Ow. Okay. Whew. Now we can get our stuff back. We need some lights, though. Oh, yeah, we're down here. Nice big. I swear, we're going to have so much fun doing a caving adventure later once I've got food unlocked. It's really going to be a blast, I can tell, because there's this cave system is under everything in my, like, direct area. It's huge. There's at least 2, if not 3 glow caves. So we've got a lot of fun heading our way here. Alright, let's see. If I remember actually where to put things. Axe goes there, food goes there, shovels, iron pickaxe. Ooh. Yeah, I think I got all of my stuff back. Seems about right. Well, and now this area is lit up a little bit more. We'll light up over here too. I'm trying not to use all of my torches in one go, but I really would prefer not to die so much. And because I don't have food, that's becomes infinitely more difficult. Oh, my other axe. Ooh, gravel. I was talking about a few different things here. Dying has that effect where you're just like, what was I saying? Where am I at? Who am I? But yeah, so they're settling in. I think they're gonna do just fine. They just need to get used to us and know that this is just a safe place is where they came from. But yeah, they're a fun litter. I think we're gonna have a good time with them. This is my first chill, like, weekend in a little while, where I'm not, like, crazy running around trying to get ready for stuff. There's things I need to do, for sure. I mean, who doesn't always have something that they need to get taken care of, but almost fell off. I was really excited to stream today. I was hoping we'd have some more people to hang out with, but we'll see. We'll find people to chill with. I know there's at least a few of you out there from my stats that I can see on my Twitch dashboard. It's nighttime out. I'm like, why did it suddenly get dark? Because it's evening, John? Maybe play a little role in what's happening here. Okay. I do like that feel of it, though, because that's, as you go up the side here, you've got kind of those natural, like, peak and valley, random holes, kind of natural generation feel. Definitely some spots that don't need to be open, that were like just accidental dig outs, or I was trying to get something, or, you know, we want it to have a fairly natural feel to it, but not too perfect, if that makes sense. I think that looks good. Ow. Yeah. I think that works. So we'll work over there next. We do still have to put up that wall, but it's going to take a little bit more resources than what I have right now, I think. So But I think up there looks fine because there's like maybe a little secret spot up there. It's kind of fun. Okay. Fill this all in. No, that should be dirt. Got too excited. And we might pull all this out later, but for the moment, I just kind of want to keep it what it is now. Ooh, our Enderman friend went down there, so. And we're out of dirt again. Conceivably, we could put stone though, because there is stone here. Kind of like integrate them together. Maybe do something like that. Kind of keep this hill style here. Yeah, I kind of like that. Because now we're on the outside, so it works with just the natural entrance. And I kind of wanted this to be like more secret entrance than grand entrance, as it were. Not like entirely secret, but just more that kind of feel. Like you walk out underneath a tree and then go up there. And then we're gonna throw that in there, because that's, yeah. So we've got that wall to build. Oh no. I love art, actually. I'm not currently commissioning any pieces at this time, but I am an artist myself in certain ways, so I do quite enjoy art. But I'm not currently commissioning any pieces. Ha! Got it. Just make sure none of my stuff went down there. It doesn't look like it did. Yeah, there we go. So I think dirt to close in this part and stone to close in over there. So we'll reorganize our stuff again. And then let's see what we can do here. That's the wrong spot for that. I don't know if we'll have enough to do either project fully, but we can at least get started. And then go collect a little bit more to finish up. Yeah. Okay, so we'll do stone over here because I have more stone. This isn't going to take as much as I thought it would. We're not that far off here. Ooh, are we going to have enough? Also, did not leave myself a way down. But if I go up here... Oh, I didn't notice that it was that it wasn't a 2-block hole, but... Ah! There we go. Now we're closed in on that side. And if you're thinking, how are we going to get the resources that are behind that wall that we've been using? There's actually another entrance to the part down there. There we go. I think that is blocked off up there. I don't think there's a... Oh, gosh. Yeah, it ends right back there. Lighting is going to be an issue in here, though. Look at all these torches, and it still feels really dark. Okay. So that all looks good. I'm really happy with this. It's not like a traditional room by any means, but I feel like it's giving us very much a chamber vibe, which is kind of what I wanted to go for. So let's go get some dirt to close off this section here. So we'll go back up top and get the watermelon that are growing, because I know there were some up there when I died all those times. Now, if you are hanging out in our stream and you have not done so already, please remember to follow and make sure your notifications are turned on. That way you can join us for our future streams. My typical streaming schedule is Monday evenings, Wednesday mornings, and Friday afternoons. It's so great to just walk around and not feel like I'm going to fall in a hole. Sorry. And if you happen to miss a stream, I do post all of my streams to YouTube after they're done. So you can catch up on any missed episodes, or if you have to miss a stream. I just wanted people to be able to follow along. When I came up for the idea, look at all that. That's awesome. When I came up with the idea for this stream or series, I wanted to make sure that people could easily follow along and have this kind of going in the background when you're getting stuff done around the house. Let's see. Not unlocked, not unlocked, not unlocked, not unlocked, not unlocked. I have unlocked sticks though, so sticks can stay. They can go down here. We're getting dirt, so I'm good on shovels. But the kind of inspiration was when let's back up here. During COVID, the boys and I would watch YouTubers like chill streams in the background while they were working on their homework, and I just loved that idea. I'm a person who almost always has something on in the background, and not music usually, because I get too distracted by music. So I thought it'd be really cool to make a stream or a series that had my my kind of style of play, this gathering and crafting, mixed in with the ability to just kind of have it playing in the background, like someone's near you but not right next to you playing, kind of thing. Oh, for sure I can drop my Discord. Hold on. Discord. There you go. It's in the chat. You are welcome to share your artwork with me. Just know I am not currently commissioning anything, but I'm always happy to see another artist's work. Had lots of artists dropping by to say hello lately. Feel like they're very much early adopters with new streamers. So we're doing okay with like having a way out. That's the one thing I want to make sure I can get out of here. But we are kind of running low on dirt, so hopefully I can get, I just want a couple of stacks worth to cover that entrance. I don't think I'm going to need a ton. That was lucky. There is a bunch of coal over there, but I don't want to go caving right now. Oh, but there's iron too. Okay, we're doing it. We're doing it. Be brave. Okay. Climb back up. Get the coal. If you are watching this after the fact and want to join us in our Discord, please take a look at my social media channels. They're all listed either in my Twitch About Me page or over on my website, LovesYouCrafts.com. You can stay up to date on all my latest news. I do want to start posting pictures of my fosters on my Discord too. So if you enjoy dog and cat pictures, make sure you join the Discord so you can hang out. This is a huge coal vein. I love it. Now, once we're done with like the terraforming of this area, we're gonna have to stop for a little bit and get a bunch of wood because I need to make tons and tons and tons of double chests. We have oak and bamboo unlocked, so I could potentially just run down to the bamboo forest and get bamboo that way. I just don't feel like I get as much, and I'm too far away from the watermelon. So that's one thing I want to avoid, is not having that watermelon continue to grow. That's really important to the play of this series for sure, is getting food unlocked. So today is we're gonna stay close to home and use the oak trees, but eventually we'll go and back down to the jungle and get some of the bamboo stuff unlocked too. I just don't know that it's as, I know it's like a much faster growing product. I just don't know that it really is worth it because you have to use so much of it to make anything. But you know, it might be just as I get used to it. And now that I have it, I could set up a little baby farm. But having that giant bamboo forest next to me, I just don't know that I need to give up any space to make a farm, just because I feel like we're gonna end up with plenty available to us at all times. If you do join our Discord or anything during the stream, just remember that I don't do social media stuff until the stream is done. It just makes things a little bit easier. So, okay, so you don't get gold if you don't use iron. Okay, I'm not going to use, I have very little iron left, and I want to save it for things I really need. Gold is something I will really need, but not yet, so. Let's go, oh gosh. Dang it. Hopefully my stuff didn't just fly everywhere. Run! I don't think my stuff flew too far. I probably shouldn't have jumped into a small space with him, but you know, it's just what we needed to do. I felt it was necessary. I do have used axes. Let's put them out first. Shovel those there. If you are enjoying today's music, it is from a company called NCS. I am not sponsored by them, but I'm a huge fan. They provide non-copyright music for streamers to use for free, which I think is pretty epic. So you can check out their website, or if you look in the description of my videos, if you're watching this after the fact, or in my About page, there is a link to a page on my website that actually has every single song on my hour and 7-minute playlist. It's got the artist, name of the song, link to where you can download it to use yourself, and links to their YouTubes. So please consider patronizing those amazing artists for the work that they do. I think it's really cool because it definitely used to be a barrier for streamers, I think. Music was tough to work with, so big fan here. Oh, guys, we're down to 2 rows left of watermelon, and we have food unlocked. Won't that be amazing? Okay, now let's fill in this hole and figure out what we need to do to make the entrance here work. Now, we still want it to be accessible from dropping down the side of the cliff like this, but I want it to also still look natural. So that's why I wanted to use the dirt for it. So let's maybe close it in here. I think that line works. Yeah. And then we'll leave this as the opening with, let's see, 1, 2, yeah. So we'll put like double doors there, I think. So then the rest of this can get closed in. Now that does mean this tree, I left it only because I wasn't sure where this wall was going to be. So we'll cut it off there, just to make it a little easier to close this in. And then, as annoying as it is to get up and down, I am going to leave the trees, I think, like that, just because it does kind of lend to that whole secret entrance vibe. And if we close it in from the top here, I think that will help as well for it to just feel more like, oh, there's nothing here. It's just the side of the cliff and there's lots of trees, and don't pay attention to the man behind the curtain. Feels like a natural progression up. Okay, so that's all the watermelon right now. But yeah, I think that looks very natural. Just like this is just more of the side of the mountain. And until you see those cobble down there, you wouldn't know any different. So do we want it out here? No, I think it should go back one more. So let's do that. Yeah, that works. maybe put in, yeah, I'm liking that. That feels good. Now, if we go back down here to our entrance, which actually isn't where the cobble is, it's right next to it. So again, lending itself to that kind of sneaky vibe. I'm just a little nervous about creepers getting down here and like blowing up my wall. It should be working. If it's not, try going to my about section and clicking on the cloud that says Discord, and that one should work. That one I know people have used recently. And then you can join from there. Yeah, that should protect things. I mean, it's possible a creeper would make it over there. Let's see if we can just, I don't really want to, we can go down from the other side because that's part of my caving system and close it off a little bit more down there because I don't want to like break any of this stuff. Or we could just punch a hole down and make that a little more creeper proof, but I don't care if they blow up down there, that's not going to affect things. It's just if they get into that section. It's a big ask for one of them to do so, but it is possible. So let's just, of course. There. And then we'll throw down a torch. We'll put one right there. That should be mob proof enough. There. So we'll double check that we're all closed in now. Now this is just leaf blocks here, but I'm okay with that because mobs don't break leaf blocks, and even though they're transparent, I'm not super worried that we're going to have any issues because it's pretty dense out there. If it becomes an issue, we can always fill it in, and we don't know, like decoratively we could end up putting a whole nother layer of blocks inside here, so I'm okay with it being like that. And we will get some doors to put there for the moment. Let's see. It's just karma. Okay, so now, oh, doors. I think I have two. I might only have one. Oh, I do have two. So we'll put those down. Oh, oh, that would have been bad. I almost looked him in the eyes. See, even I got tricked. Oh. I love the vines right there. I hope this doesn't break them. Yeah, there we go. Look at this. This is fantastic. We made progress and only just hit an hour. Wow. Okay, let me just send a text quick. Okay. My D&D group plays tonight, and there's been lots of messages flying backwards and forth because we have a a member who hasn't been around for a little bit coming back today. So very exciting times. Okay. Yeah, this is great. So now we're going to switch gears a little bit and we're going to work on getting a bunch more double chests. So that we can put them down to start collecting other items or having a place to put items as we're collecting them. Because some of them are going to take a really long time and it's just... Yeah, I know there's a monster nearby. He's right next to me. Just gonna stare in this corner for a second. Since we hit an hour, if you are have been watching from the beginning, now is a really good time to stretch out a little and see, if you need a drink of water, maybe a little snack. Now is a good time to do all that. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. Hope that the Enderman standing right next to you is going to move away, because that would be nice. Okay, let's see. Hey, there we go. Usually when they stop making the noises like that, they're far enough away that you can sleep. Ooh, where did I put dirt? Oh. Okay. So right now, what the heck? It's... Okay, I just had a mod friend of mine test my Discord link, and for some reason it's not working. I don't really know why, but we will get that worked out. Mod friend of mine, can you go to my About section and click on the cloud that says Discord and just see if that one's working? Otherwise, I can take a minute quick and go get the actual link if I need to. And let me just say, mod friend, I know you were busy doing something else, so I appreciate you hopping on to double check that for me while I am streaming, because I know it was working. I think it was even last stream it was still working, so I'm not sure why it would suddenly break like that, but Stream Elements sometimes makes things difficult for me, so I'm still learning. If you are up on where we're at in this series, I am actively collecting oak saplings. So at the end of every session, any saplings I have left in my inventory do go into that chest. So I have to wait for new ones to drop after I cut down trees. So I'm trying to see if that helps things out just a little. Or no, not... I'm doing too many things at once. I'm waiting for the things just to despawn just so that I can get some saplings to use for this. The other thing I'm working on is trying to figure out what is wrong with my Discord link. I know I set it up to not expire, because that's the problem most people have, so I'm not sure why it's not working now, because it definitely shouldn't be expiring. Oh, okay. So if you copy and paste it into your browser, it should work. It just won't work if you click on it. All right. Thank you, Lord Dragon Wizard, for saving the day. Your cape and tights are waiting in a closet for you. And yes, you are the greatest good I am ever going to have. I love that movie. I used to hate that movie, but I do like it now. Jack in the second movie just changed my entire view of that whole series. I need more saplings. Come on, saplings. I'm 3 trees behind already. Oh, there's one. All right, so while we wait for these saplings, oh, perfect, I've got 3. So our next thing, now that we've got everything terraformed, that was not where that tree was. It was here. We can start getting our double chests together. And I'm not going to start like labeling them all or anything like that. That's something we'll kind of do as we go. I've kind of enjoyed the way we've been doing it. But there are a few things that we have a decent amount of already in our unlocked chest. And that will allow me to kind of label some of them. Just because we know that's stuff that we're going to be collecting here that we have access to. Shoot, what happened to the other sapling? Oh, there it is. Oh, see, over here's some more dirt area we need to fix later. This is where my new home base is going to be, so we kind of have to fix some of the holes that got made both from creepers and, like, I tried to catch an armadillo down there one time. Under the name of Chloe Taylor. Yep, I will, like I said, after the stream is when I take care of stuff like that, so I will definitely, take a look at my social media stuff after this. But yeah, so we have to come around eventually and fix these holes, just because otherwise we won't have a very nice base, because it's going to be full of holes. And it'll help me kind of figure out what blocks I can take out of underneath there and what needs to stay, because I want to keep kind of the feel and look of this outside wall, if that makes sense. Oh, thank you, Lord Dragon Wizard, to break the leaves. I know that it drops some that way, but I've had it where I broke all the leaves and it didn't give me any, so I'm always hesitant now to see if that's the right way to do it or not. We're not going to need a ton of wood because, you know, you get so much from a log, but I do want to get a fair amount of chests put down in the storage chamber and make the signs. But we have lots and lots of sticks now that sticks are unlocked, and because I'm doing all the pickups for apples and saplings, we get lots of sticks, so we will need to go and collect a little more dirt to just fix a few more of these holes that are there, but that one's got a sapling. Oh, that one didn't. That was the other one that needed a sapling. Because you can see that's like my terrace down there, and then that's what's going to be the outer edge of the new base, or my new home base, as I'm calling it, because I don't know that it's a base, but it's, you know, right now my base is 2 chests and a bed. But it gets the job done, all right? Okay, so let's see what the wood that we've got so far will get us. We'll probably, I mean, almost definitely need to get more, but good place to start at least. So 24, that's not bad, honestly, because that'll be 12 double chests. I think I would like to put down like 20 more double chests. I think that's a good starting point for myself. So, excuse me. Yeah, we'll do a little bit more. I'm gonna turn these into signs just to see. It's not gonna be enough. Yeah. So we definitely need more wood. Not a problem. We've got trees coming out of our ears. Not watermelon though. Where's all my watermelon? I think it's because I was gone longer between, so it always felt like there was tons of watermelon growing. Okay. That there. Oh, there's one watermelon. We'll go get that. And then we'll cut down these trees over here. There we go. So we're looking to get 40 chests and 20 signs is our goal. And once we get that, we'll hop down into the room again, or the chamber again, and see kind of where we want to put them. And then once they're down and ready to go, we'll move these ones that are up here down just so that they're in a safe place, because we had a creeper blow up. I had my original storage chests over here and they blew them up and mixed everything together, and it was pretty nightmarish. So having them in a more secure location is definitely a better. Thank you, Enderman, for leaving a block of dirt. It's just going to be safer. And then, you know, we can kind of start figuring out what we want our first, like, fancy storage area for things that we're collecting to look like. Because that is a part of the rules for this series, is, and that's to kind of push my building skills, get me trying new things and different things, and learning some building techniques that I don't particularly focus on right now when I'm playing. So we also, I think we'll be here for quite a while in this area, just because we do have so many biomes mixed together. There's a lot of stuff that we're going to be able to get in this area before we have to start going further afield. How much wood did I get? 23? Hello, Kintel TV. Welcome to the chat. If you are a real person, feel free to stay by and see how things are going. But if you're a bot, considering I got almost that same exact message yesterday, we don't like bots here, so please don't be a bot. Be a person and chat with us. Hang out. Okay. Now, the next thing, once we get this wood, like I said, we're going to move everything, but that means a little bit of running back and forth with full inventories, because if you haven't figured it out yet, I am nowhere near going and getting shulker boxes or anything like that. So that's going to be much further down the line. So until I can get llamas or something, it's going to be a lot of moving things back and forth just in my inventory. But that's okay. We wanted a nice, chill stream series where we just hang out and have a good time. I hope you're having a good time hanging out with us. If you feel comfortable and you're hanging out watching the stream, feel free to jump into chat and say hello. Love to hear what you're up to today. See if you have any questions about what we're up to. If you do not feel comfortable, please, please do not feel pressure. We want you to just hang out and have a good time. Ooh. Methinks there was another Enderman nearby. Perhaps it was the same Enderman. Okay, so let's do this. And then... I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I can hear the puppies playing upstairs with each other. Hey, there's our 40! We did it! Alright, so now, carefully, because I have a tendency to go whole hog, we need... Oh, right, you can only do 16 of those. Okay. And then... That should be more than enough. Alright, now... Let's put up our saplings because we are done gathering wood for the moment. See, and that's part of the pull of this is because I was able to use saplings right off the bat, because otherwise how do you grow more trees? As soon as I finish a gathering session, everything I've gathered has to go in the unusable chest. So then I gotta wait for new saplings on my next cutting down tree adventure. And that's just kind of my way to balance out how I got oak in the first place. Because short of like completely stripping everywhere within thousands of blocks of oak trees, I never would have unlocked oak without using saplings. And I did have some that I gathered in the first hour, so there was some to be used, but to just keep being able to recycle them. This is the quote-unquote punishment I came up with. All right, so we'll put up our watermelon. And then our oak saplings, which really, I mean, for as few oak saplings as you get, we are doing awesome on them. That is another one that's going to be a long, long time. But luckily, we'll be doing lots and lots of oak acquisition as time goes on here. So, all right. Now, I think to not make my head explode later, we're going to go on the idea that these will be the walls in future. So if I choose to change the design or the texture, we're going to have to dig out one for one and replace. That way I'm not having to move all the chests. But I think this wall here would be a great place to put the collection. And I think we might leave kind of the funky behind here. Only because imagine like all the double chests like in a row here making like a giant wall. But we have on each end like a way to get back here. And then like you can jump up and down to like get to the different levels of them as you're working on them kind of thing. We could also do scaffolding in front of them, that kind of situation, while we're actively working on them, just so that I'm not having to like guess from the back which chest is which. But for like after the fact, there's still like a way to get to them, even though they're all locked and you can't use them anymore. But just kind of add to the storyline a little. So I think we'll start putting them down right here. And I think, do I want them to open that way? No, I want them to open this way. So we're going to go this direction. And we're just going to start with one row, just so we can kind of get a sense for how this feels. Make sure that we're actually happy. Yeah, I kind of love, like, and over here can be, you know, crafting benches and my regular storage and that kind of thing. And then back here you come and here's this just colossal wall of everything else. Yeah. Yeah, I love this. This is going to be awesome. And we will, oh shoot, I forgot. Doesn't do that in Bedrock. You can just put down two next to each other and they merge. Oop, too far. Yeah. And obviously this will keep going up. I do think I want to pull this back just one more, just so that we have a little bit more space. But what we'll do is we'll kind of bring it into the setup here. It's not going to be like a perfect one-to-one, but just to give us a little bit more breathing room when we're looking at the collection. Yeah, this is gonna look nice. I'm very happy so far. And it's really not taking as long as I thought it would. That looks good. Yep. And then you can still kind of come over here and see it all. So we're going to throw all our stuff in this very first one here. Oh, I forgot to put the signs on. Let's do that. And we're just going to leave them blank on here now that you can edit them after you have them. Oh, dear. That way as we move stuff down, I can just put it into whatever chest. Little secret messages. Oops. Ah! Oh boy. Helps if you have the signs in your hand. I'm pushing so many buttons to do this. Oh, that one's gotta move. We're getting there. There we go. A few extras. Okay. So now we'll go and move down our first one. Oh, inconvenient. Time to sleep. All right. So we'll start with oak logs, because that was the very first one we unlocked. And we're not going to go like in complete order because we're going to be able to do multiple chests moving forward at once. But I would like to keep the order just for these first few chests. Just as kind of like a little memento. I went too far. there a keystroke you can do that moves all of one thing into your... There we go. I got there in the end. All right, back up top. So next part of the stream is just going to be a lot of running back and forth. So now's a good time, if you haven't followed and turned on your notifications, to do that. You can, if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure that you subscribe and turn on that notification bell just so you can be with us as we continue our adventures. All of my streams do get posted to YouTube after they are completed, so you can keep caught up on all the goings on. See, that's too far. I get confused so easily over here. That's why I thought it was like a perfect like secret entrance to the chamber. Ta-da! Alright, so oak logs, and then our little X, because it's locked. And then the next one is going to be watermelon. And we do... Oh, that's so much easier, guys. I have never done that before, because Bedrock, you don't get that. This was awesome. Alright. Whoop! Run, run, run. Do cobble. Oh my gosh, it's so much easier. I never have experienced that before. That was fantastic. I'm learning. It is better. You're right, Lord Dragon Wizard. As a person who does a lot of collecting, that is amazing. Okay. So once we get all of these chests moved over, we will clean up this area one more time. There we go. Get all those chests and move them down to the storage chamber. And then I do think we'll probably officially move into our new basing area, just because I would like the locked chest items to come down here, and I think it's smart to put my other my unlocked items down here as well, just to make things a little bit easier. Oh, I can't run anymore because I'm out of food. Oh, watermelons grow, watermelons. Never realized how much you rely on food in this game. Like, I knew it healed you and everything, but to not have it, the amount of things that you have to do differently is insane. Come on. It is nice to have everything more secure now, though. My base is not, my new base will not be secure for a little while because there's no walls right now, but we'll get there. X. That's what the, yeah, it's cobblestone, one word. I always get tripped up by cobblestone, honestly. Come on. Am I not hitting the right button? Why are you not? There we go. Oh, one watermelon. We're so close. Okay. So after we do this, like I said, we're going to clean up that area, move down our 2 chests, and then I think we'll move our bed down here. It's oh shoot, there was more bamboo in there. I missed that. So bamboo and dirt. It's not fully secure because that technically does lead to an area that is unsecured, but it's lit up, so I think it'll be safe to sleep down there for now. Rather than going and trying to, because I forgot that there was like one whole side that doesn't have walls. We're going to keep working on that. It's just going to take us some time. Especially because I don't know what I want it to look like yet. Should have put up the watermelon. Okay. Down we go. Definitely some spooky, scary guys on the other side of this wall. Bamboo. X. And dirt. We'll have to go back and get the last little bit of. Nope. Put up your watermelon. No. We're not doing too bad on time either. I really thought that this would take a lot longer. Okay, so end of the dirt. And then sticks. Okay. So we can do the dirt one here. And that's done. I can spell, I swear. And we're almost at nighttime. So now might be a good time to grab our bed. I don't know. Probably. I'm not gonna grab the other stuff just because we don't have those chests put down yet. I don't want to have a bunch of crap in my, inventory that I can't do anything with, because that's no fun for anybody. Here's hoping I don't die with my bed in my inventory. My spawn point's not that far from here, honestly, so. Okay, so let's put our bed. We'll put it there for right now. Sleepy, sleepy, sleep, sleep. Okay. And that sticks. And I keep calling furnaces ovens. I'm not sure why, but it does keep happening. All right, we are making progress. I'm really excited about how this is going. This was a little bit of I needed to be re-energized, and this has done so. It's just tough when I'm working on a lot of things that are slow, and not having food has been a little bit painful. So the next one we'll be able to take down those chests and signs and bring them down with the rest of the oak planks. And then we'll do the two other chests, my regular storage. And then we'll start marking out the things that I think I'll be getting in this area. I do have a few things. I don't know that this will be the area I unlock them in. I might move to a new area where those would be unlocked, but just kind of a wait and see game at this point. So 3 more trips back and forth. It's not so bad. Ooh, I see a watermelon. Every little bit helps. All right, so finish off the oak planks and then tear it down. Would have been nice to have an axe to do this. Kind of like the end of an era, having this area get taken apart, you know? This is where we've been. Success and failure. It was here. You know, it's been a part of our story. And of course, we'll still come up here to get watermelon and do our oak trees and everything. It's just gonna be a little different now. Different's not bad. It's just different. Okay. Yeah, there we go. It's like it never happened. Too far. Oh, that was dangerous. Ah. Good little trap right outside my base. Okay, so let's put down 2 chests right here. And then we'll add the rest here. Oop. That wasn't the right way. There we go. Now we'll hop up here and start the 3rd row. Perfect. And then we'll throw the signs on. Ah! I swear, I'll get better at this. I'm playing on a keyboard I've only used a couple of times other than my streams. And it's an ergonomic keyboard, but it's different than the other ergonomic keyboards I've used in the past. So it just, every once in a while, it's just a little bit off to what I'm used to. Okay. Then we'll put the rest of these up. And that's oak planks. And that's locked. Yep. Okay. Oh, throw the watermelon in, because those are not our watermelon. They belong to the chest. And then we'll have the same. The bottom will be the stuff I've unlocked. The top will be the things that I can't use. And then we'll have my little crafting bench. So I'm going to put it right there. So we'll go get those chests. We'll do them one at a time just so that we're not mixing stuff together. I might have to make more than one trip. I'm not sure if either of them are over 1 full inventory, but we'll see. We'll start with the one of stuff I can use, because there's no rhyme or reason to how I have it organized in here. If you're hanging out in the stream and feel comfortable, feel free to jump into chat and let me know what you're up to today. I'd love to hang out with you. Alright. We're making good progress. This all put up. Like I said, this is all the stuff that I can use without any restrictions. So, and we'll put those 2 chests and signs back down over in the storage area. But I want to get this last set of stuff moved before we do that. I think we'll leave the door and the torches and the general build of that area just kind of like a little reminder of we were here once. This was our home. Okay, so we're going to do coal, gravel, apples, because those I expect to get here. A lot of the rest of this, I don't know if it'll be this storage area or not, because even though, yes, I have access to jungle trees, I don't know, should I have a different area that's got the jungle trees in it? Oh, don't do that yet. It's just something I gotta think through. Because I didn't expect my spawn to have like 1 billion biomes around me. I don't know if it makes sense to go and like build a bunch of different bases all in one tiny space. So we'll do apples. And then this one we'll do gravel. And then that one has all my stuff in it right now, but we'll put the coal at the bottom. I think it's just coal when it's by itself. Yeah, it doesn't have like a fancier name. And then everything else is there, and then we need to go back up and get that last few things. Oh, I almost ate one. That would have been bad. I would have paid for it out of what I am allowed to eat, but it still would have been bad. All right. What are we going to do next? Guess we get this put up. It's so pretty over here. Sleep quick just to be safe. And then these put out those, and this can go in the watermelon one. Okay, now we'll take everything that we had in our inventory. Why are you putting it over there? That's weird. Don't do that. We'll put everything back in our inventory that we had before so that we can now figure out what our next steps are. This coal actually belongs in this chest because I can't have coal. Not yet. Those are my 6 watermelon. Okay. Put these at the top just so it doesn't look funky. Now, apples. Gravel. Have anything? Oh, I did have gravel. Okay, and then the rest of this can go over here. So maybe the measure of if we need a separate chest for something is when I get to 3 stacks, because that's kind of what I used for putting the coal and everything over there, the coal, apples, and gravel, is I had 3 stacks of each of those. So maybe that's what it is when we get to this point, we, in these chests, the locked chests, that is, once we've got 3 stacks of any one resource, it goes and gets its double chest to start getting filled. And that way, if it's something that I'm just not going to gather here, like the armadillo scale, excuse me, we probably won't end up with a double chest in an area that it's not going to happen. I think that's probably going to be the best way to gauge it. There might be some things that we end up moving because we just never get that much of it, and we want to go to an area that we're going to get more of it. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. And the rest of the stuff can get put up down here. Alright, so let's go. Now that this is kind of done for like what my goal was for today, this is awesome, by the way. I'm super excited. Let's go, actually we can go up this way, into my future base area, and we'll plug in the rest of the dirt holes. We may have to get more dirt, but we can at least get started. I've got 20. I think I got most of the holes last time. Yep, see there's one. So what I was doing is I was digging out dirt from these areas, trying to get my dirt chest unlocked, and I accidentally kept breaking through the hill, and I wasn't trying to, it just kept happening. And I was so at the end of my rope because I couldn't use any of the dirt that I had dug up to replace it, and I didn't want to just put stone. So it was just kind of like, okay, we're gonna leave this, we're gonna come back, we'll fix it. But it looks like, at least from the underside, we're kind of fixed here. No, yeah, that looks more natural. Natural-ish. Okay. So that's all fixed now. Let's look from the top, because I know there's a couple of creeper holes up there. Like, this was all natural. But that wasn't. That was a creeper. Ooh. Yeah, that looks... And this is just because there was an armadillo and I wanted to catch them, but you can't really push them as easy as some mobs. I was kind of surprised. I went through my dirt a lot faster than I thought I would, because I'd like to fix that hole too. So we'll collect watermelon. Jeez. I was getting a little worried there for a minute. So we'll collect these watermelon, and then we'll go get a little bit more dirt to finish filling in those holes. Jeez. Okay. Oh, and see, I was still heading back there, but I need to go down. But down is where the dirt is as well, so not a problem. Okay. Soon, guys. We are so close to getting it. So I think that direction the dirt was gone. But if we maybe go... There's something down there. I don't want to dig this because that was my, like, protection area. So we will find another spot to dig in. I just want it to be fairly close because we don't need a ton of dirt. We're going to run into the problem I had before, because we want to stay close to the watermelon because we need to unlock watermelon, but we don't want to tear apart anything that's naturally here. So if we see, and then I gotta watch out because this is not regular dirt. But if I go on over here, maybe, just for a quick second, if I'm diligent and fast, we should be able to grab some dirt from over here where I don't care what it looks like, and then not sacrifice too much growing time for the watermelon. If I can get even just a stack, would probably be enough to get me going. There we go. Plenty. Yeah, that shouldn't take away too much from it. And it might have still been rendered in while I was over there. Okay. Yeah, because this is where the mountain was. So I think everything else is natural. Yeah, looks about right. And then that was there. Oh, we got more watermelon. I'll fill this in quick. And I do think that this was a mostly flat area over here because I had these two saplings before this creeper explosion happened. So maybe just do like a little baby outcropping. And this was natural. That was there before, or would have been a very early creeper explosion. So yeah, I think that kind of fixes what we had. I am going to just add a little more dirt here where we're growing our watermelon, just because it likes to have watermelon or dirt to grow on, and I feel like the ones that have more than one choice of where to grow maybe grow a little faster. I don't know if that's true or not, but it feels like it does work that way. So we'll just do that, and we'll throw that torch back up there. And I think these ones, I suppose I could put dirt around them. Now that I have a little dirt to work with. Ooh, okay. And it works to have the dirt here just because there was dirt there before anyway. Like, I didn't have dirt to place down, and I wouldn't have placed it on the edge of a hole. I think it was just there was dirt there and I wasn't going to be walking there, so that works. Oh, we'll do it up here too. There. We can have a torch up there now. Yeah, I think this works. Anything for the watermelon, right? Alright, let's go sleep. And then that's all of our terraforming for today. That was my whole list of places. I didn't think I would start building the my new base area, and I didn't want to like decorate down here at all. That was not a goal by any means. So this, like, getting this chamber, kind of figured out like what I wanted it to look like, and moving the chest down here and getting some extra chests started, and then moving this. Those were my big priorities for sure. So now what do we do? What do we do? I want to keep getting watermelon. So I guess, what are the things that we need to work on? We need to work on watermelon, furnaces, saplings, apples, gravel, and coal. So there is some gravel around here I can dig right now. So why don't we do a little gravel digging? Because that shouldn't, the spot I'm thinking of isn't too far away from where the watermelon are. And then we could do some more tree cutting down to have wood ready to go and keep us working on saplings and apples. Because we are just about, oh, see, it happens sometimes, right? I don't know if that was the same plant, but we are almost at the 2-hour mark. So we have about a half an hour left, so a little more resource gathering. See, the problem with, I don't want to take this gravel away because this is what, like, I actually used it to shape how I wanted this to look. So we're going to leave that gravel actually, but there's some over here we can take. Let me take back this stone. Get the gravel. And And the thing with gravel is you're going to get flint sometimes, which isn't the end of the world. But it does mean you have to gather more gravel, because that's how we get flint too. So when we need to unlock flint, we're going to be getting lots of gravel then anyways as well. Which you do make other stuff out of gravel, so it won't be the end of the world, but it does make it slightly different than, say, like dirt or sand, where you just get the thing you're digging. So stack and a half plus. Not bad at all. Now we do have to be careful because you can see that down here, this is another big cavern area. So we don't want to hit a gravel and have it not have anything underneath it and fall to our deaths. That is not on the agenda for today. Ooh, iron. Let's go get that. See, and this kind of like, let's gather different things. That's what we're going to get to do once we have food unlocked. We can go over to the ore mountain I found and collect a few different things at one time, which just, I think, is a little bit more fun than just only collecting one type of resource, which is what we've been doing the last little bit. And that's, I mean, that's the way it was going to be. Ooh, shoot. Just as we get the initial things downloaded, unlocked. Can you tell how distracted I get by mobs? Just a little. Just a tiny bit. There's some more gravel over here. So we'll get this gravel. Go check on our watermelons. Gravel, gravel. I mentioned this a few times before, but I am really surprised by how much gravel has naturally generated here. Because I don't feel like you normally get this much in this type of area. So what I think we'll do, because that's where it is over there. I'm just gonna dig a little bit more stone, because I do feel like, because I can see our base over there, like, I don't know if I can see the watermelons, but I can see where they are. Like, it's right on the other side of that hill. I think we're okay digging over here, but we'll just get a stack and then head back and just make sure the watermelon is still growing over there. So we've hit that 2-hour mark. If you have been watching from the beginning, now is a good time to give yourself a little stretch and take a little sip of water. If you're working on a project, give yourself a little brain break. Take a look away from the screen for a few minutes and give yourself a nice little rest period. There we go. I really want to go get that coal, but I'm going to leave it. Yep, there's a watermelon over there, so that's a good sign. Oh, yep, we got 2 at least. 3 down here. Okay. Not too shabby. Let's go make a couple of furnaces and put up our gravel and our watermelon. Reaching down to my hotbar, like that's where I'm gonna find my stuff. Oh. Alright, so I got a little coal, got some gravel, and there is some behind these walls, so we could go down there. Furnaces, and then the ironing that I need to do. Iron and the flint can go up there. We're gonna start starving to death here soon. So let's go. Oh, there's another watermelon. Yep. So it's gonna take me down to a half a heart. And then we'll need to just take care of that half a heart, and then we'll be able to run and jump and do things like that again. Oh. Kintel TV, now's your chance. If you are not a bot, say something, otherwise I'm going to ban you. You a bot? You real? If you're real, I'd love to chat with you or have you as a follower or whatever, but if you're a bot, we're gonna report you. Okay, that's your chance. Quick while I'm dying, because I still have to figure out how to do that. Click on that. We're going to do this. Report as bot. Watching management. I know I'm dying to hunger, not to death. Managing streams without mods. Best view. Alright. Back to game. So we'll wait till we get to that half heart, take care of it, and then we'll go back to what we were doing. And actually, this might be the best place to do that. Oh, sleepy time. Quick sleep and then go grab our stuff. Ooh. I guess we're going back. In the dark. But I'm scared of the dark. Also scared of losing all my stuff. So the safe way to get to where I jumped down is just right here. Oh, hey. We can grab some gravel while we're here. How nifty is that? Alright. Is it actually going to put it to... Hey, it does! And then this one, and then that one. And that goes there, and that goes there, and that goes there. I'm so particular about the way I put things in my inventory. My hotbar and everything. Okay, so let's grab this gravel. Excuse me. And actually, we can mine our way through the night down here. Because I only held back on doing the stone that was here because I wasn't sure what my base plans were. So we can do a little more gathering of stone down here as well. Another thing I should work on getting unlocked once the, well, maybe the next time I do a set of 3, will be the, good old crafting tables. Because only having one and not being able to bring one with me, kind of a pain. Not enjoying that so much. Because I could just keep making tools and keep mining until my inventory was full, but I want my crafting bench to stay someplace safe because I only have the one right now. So maybe next stream on Monday evening, we'll add that as one of the chests we're working on. That could work. That could be a good idea, I think. I don't know what the other things we're going to work on are. I have to keep actively working on the things that come from the raw resources I've unlocked. But I want to make sure I'm doing still a variety of things. It's just with the furnaces stacking, which I didn't realize when I picked furnaces. I didn't think that they stacked. I'm going to be doing stone collection for, well, really the rest of my life. No, it's not going to be that bad, but it takes 9 stacks of stone to make a stack of furnaces, and I need a double chest of furnaces. So that's a long, long dig. But once we get the watermelon unlocked and I have food, we can go over to that ore mountain. Ooh, okay. Connecting back to somewhere else down there. Well, I've been there. There's torches, so that's good. Anyway, we can go back to that ore mountain and just start shearing the top part off, because we'll be getting all the ores and we can be getting stone at the same time. Nothing wrong with doing that. Kind of thought I'd find more gravel, but I suppose I did dig out this whole area, so the one patch I found is probably pretty special all on its own. I'm gonna have to sacrifice some more of the coal I gathered at the beginning to make another stack of torches. Oh, gotta get these furnaces unlocked, for sure. I think that's dirt. We might be getting to the outer edge of where it's safe to dig here. We can always dig down, though. Always got to remember you can always dig down. Just don't dig straight down. Because that's when calamity strikes. Okay. So we got about 15 minutes left in today's stream. Oh, and that was our last pickaxe. Stone one at least. So let's head back up. We'll go down to the storage chamber. Oh, it's still night out. Oh wow, look at all our watermelon. Oh, okay. Run. I was like, oh, I'll just get all the watermelon first, but I don't want to die. Doop. He's still over there, isn't he? I don't think that was long enough for him to have died. No. Oh, and there's an Enderman. Awesome. It's knowing my luck. The Enderman, I'm gonna look at him while I'm trying to kill the skeleton. Did he leave? Okay, he did. Look at all these watermelons. This is a great growing session. I think these plants that didn't have... Oh no! No, I did it again. The watermelon pushed me out of the way. I think the plants that didn't have dirt all the way around them before are now like, hey, this is awesome. I'm gonna grow a ton. Okay. Oh, careful. Oop, that's not gravel, Jen. That's gravel, though. And then put up our watermelon. I do think this is one of those rare times I'm going to actually eat one, just because I'm still pretty close to the top. And I can heal. Okay. The, 1, 2, 3. So we need 14 more stacks of watermelon slices to unlock it. So we're not super far off. Flint and the bones up, and then we'll do a few more. We're going to save these ones for our tools that we're going to need to make. 24 more. It's not bad. Sticks, and we'll make up our tools here for the next bout. So do that, and then oh, I do have more stone. Okay, let's use that. Make a few more pickaxes. And then I think we're good on everything else for the moment. Yeah. So that's a good place for us to stop here? Oh no, we had 10 minutes left. Let's go digging. I thought we were at our time, but we've got 10 minutes left. So let's do some more digging. Maybe get a few more watermelon? Let's see. I gathered quite a few when I was up here last, so... Well, there's one. By the way, 5 is the new magic number, because I ate one. So we have 5 left that we can use until it's unlocked. We're gonna go down here. Because I think it's up here. I have, yeah, there's more gravel right here. Oh. We might get gravel unlocked here pretty quickly. I mean, we're just still scratching the surface, but if I get a couple of stacks every time I go out for stone, it's a good way to slowly make progress. Yeah, I mean, a stack and a half there, that's not bad at all. Plus some flint. I'll take it. Now, was there any more? Yeah, there's a little bit more over here. Ooh, coal. Lovely. Oh, I thought I was gonna fall in a hole there. Whew, that scared me. Another good showing on the gravel front there. Let's get some of this stone. Just every once in a while that spooky sound mixed in with the pops. All right, about 5 minutes left. Let's see how much stone we can get in that time. Remember to follow and turn on your notifications so that you can join us on our next stream, which will be Monday evening. Should be pretty darn close to getting our watermelon unlocked. I don't know that we'll get to the whole thing, but we're really, really, really close. Once we get that watermelon unlocked, we can go out and go over to that ore mountain. We can go down into the jungle. We have way more options because I won't be dying all the time. So that will be very, 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 very helpful. Ooh, cool. Don't mind if I do. How far over does this go? Okay, there we go. Now we have a safe place to dig down. Because as we have found a couple of times with this particular area, there are many caves below caves here. If you are watching this on YouTube, after the fact, remember to subscribe and like the video. I know it's one of those cheesy things, but it really does make a big difference in the creative business. So I appreciate that so much. The algorithm likes it, you know. I don't know where that particular noise is stemming from. There's so many like little caves and stuff around here. Let's see. Almost there. I would like to get 3 stacks of cobble before we wrap up today. So once the stack is complete, we can go make a few more furnaces, put up our stuff, and see how we ended the day. We definitely got my goals met for this bonus stream. I wanted to get the storage chamber kind of walled off and somewhat organized. I still have to decide what I want it to look like, but I wasn't really planning on doing that today by any means, so... Oh, excuse me. That was the weirdest like hiccup feeling I've ever had. It was like 6 hiccups at once. Okay. We've gotten our stack plus a little extra. So we'll... Boop. Oh, that was silly. I didn't realize it was that far of a jump. Oh, and it's nighttime. I also cannot say enough how nice it is to be able to walk around this area and not worry about falling into a hole. That was really, it just kind of added to the stress of the, no. It kind of just added to the stress of everything when you would just like randomly fall or trip, as I like to think of it as. Okay, so we'll put up our watermelon and our gravel. Oh, no, we're at 5 now. There you go. Not too bad. 4.5 stacks plus 9, so 13.5 stacks is to get that unlocked, and then we can actually go do some fun stuff. So that's cobblestone. That's all the gravel, right? Yes. And then the coal. And then we'll go put up the flint, which flint is well on its way to getting a full stack. Alright, let's make, we're gonna put up the, we'll take half of that. First tool making in future. Oh, one short. That's okay. Put up those 25 furnaces. Where's it at? It's right there. We are making decent progress for how much stone it takes, and that I can't just go dig a giant hole somewhere. I mean, I could, but I can't go further afield yet. But yeah, we did awesome. I mean, look at everything that we got done today. We made some new friends and we got to hang out. This has been a great day. I hope your day is as good as this has been. Let's see. Now, if you saw my last stream, we figured out the reason I can't raid is that the automatic setting in Twitch is to only allow people to raid your channel if their account is over 30 days old. You can adjust it to be longer than that, so there are possible people who have more than that. But as far as like not being able to even raid my friends, that's the reason why. So let's take a look here. We're gonna see if I can dump us into somebody I started following yesterday. I don't know them super well, but they were recommended by another Twitch person that I follow. And if that doesn't work, we'll try a different one, or I'll just tell you who to go to. Hey, it worked! So we're gonna raid Drathmore. Take a look at their channel, say hello and welcome, and I hope you guys have a great time. Bye, guys.
Which one that is. LovesYou Crafts, welcome in, hello, hello. What was you up to? Sorry. Oh, I'm trying to think.